And that one falls for Westbrook. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position. But his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Jokic, no good. Knocked away. And Jokic throws it down.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Both teams will make substitutions. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Sims. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-3 run. Pass to Jordan. Here's Westbrook. The rebound by Sims.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Over to the wing. Back to Westbrook. Three-pointer.
Come on.
And he gets it back. Pass to Jordan. Now Westbrook. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
56 seconds left now in the first quarter. The three, Westbrook. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Outside Porter. Here's Portis. Back to Porter. Pass to Lillard. Just 4 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Portis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Not just a score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
A nice shot by Watson.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Porter from outside. Excellent defense there from Watson. Here's Jordan. The layup off target.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's Denver. They're up by 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Denver?
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
Now here's Trent. Still no points. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Gordon, right side. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Portis.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Bucks ball.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And here's Green from the arc. Rebounded by Denver. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks making a change here.
Second team foul.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Brown. Yet to see a basket. Outside Murray. Rejected by Lopez. And they get it back. Basket counts.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Brian, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Who is stolen by Lillard. Here's Prince. Back to Kuzma. And Lopez gets it to go.
Assist goes to.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnover.
Fourth team foul.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Here's Portis for 3. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Nuggets. Prince grabs the miss. Pass to Lillard. Now here's Kuzma. Back to Lillard. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Nikola Jokic. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
1:36 left in the second period. Westbrook outside. Pass to Jokic. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Lopez. Here's Kuzma. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Will stand perhaps the best home court advantage in the league is right here in Denver, a mile above sea level.
And Brian, they don't let you forget it. Everywhere you go, you see signs, 5,280. Sometimes they even have it on their uniforms, on the court, on signs in the locker room. They want you to know that you're at elevation and it's going to be difficult.
Fatigue is always a factor in Denver. And Lopez gets it to go.
And using that size to his advantage. I mean, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
And that one drops. Jokic has got 8 points in the quarter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Kuzma. Oh, swiped away. Outside Murray. Good work defensively by Lopez. Here's Prince. Again, Milwaukee.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
And the shot goes.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Bucks on top. They're up by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Bucks leading by 3. Antetokounmpo with it. Checked by Murray. From deep. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Here's Prince. And too long on the shot. Pass to Brown. Outside Murray. Porter with it. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Porter's got his first bucket in this one.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Over to the left wing. Gordon with a steal. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Back to Murray. Outside Porter. For the lead. Fires in the triple. Porter's got 5.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Antetokounmpo outside. Kuzma with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Lillard with the bucket.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. From outside the arc. The putback. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. And And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. And here's Lopez. Defended by Gordon. The kick out to Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
Everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing with him.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Pass to Brown. And again, it's Denver missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Trent with it. Now Porter defending. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now a 3-point Bucks lead.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Brown shot is good.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And here's Porter outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers' experience with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem with holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. The 3 is up. The Bucks leading by 5. Inside. Here's Sims. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nikola Jokic. But Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Prince. Into the lane. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Nikola Jokic. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Nuggets trail by 6. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Watson. Back to Porter. Outside Watson. Launches a 3. And Michael Porter gets a 3. Porter's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, guard-like skills and a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
Smith with it. Charge covered. Smith no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Pass to Watson. Here's Westbrook. Yep, that one goes. Now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Trent for three. It's rebounded by Najee. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. To the inside. Saric. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Outside Porter. Here's Watson. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Nuggets on top, up by 1. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short. Three tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Pass to Westbrook. Here's Brown. Off target from 3-point range. The Bucks trail. Let's watch Dame here. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, wow. What a dangerous move on that drive. I mean, when Dame is coming in strong, it is so tough to stop him.
Back to Westbrook. Murray for 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game. Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Saric a screen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Here's Brown. And he goes in for the dunk. Here's Lillard. That shot off. The Nuggets lead by 3. And it's Westbrook off the drive. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
Damian Lillard picks one up.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
So both teams making some changes here.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Pass to Porter. Back to Jokic. To the middle. Jokic muscles it down.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
Timeout. And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
The Nuggets want a timeout. And the Bucks making a change here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Jokic. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Pass to Porter. There's the three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Jokic.
Milwaukee foul. Taurean Prince. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. No good on the second free throw. Milwaukee in the lead. Prince with the bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Outside Murray. To the right side. Pass to Brown. Now Gordon. Puts up a three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Lopez can't hit. And here's Denver. They trail by 3. And here's Jokic. Pass to Porter. Here's Brown. Back to Porter. Murray with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. And again, it's Denver missing.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
A minute and a half left to the fourth.
And with a 6-foot wingspan and good quickness, Porter can be an effective defender. Good effort from him there.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Porter from outside. Giannis with the rebound. Now here's Lillard. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So the first one drops. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Jokic drops them both.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray, no good. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jokic. Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. Got a piece of it. They get it back. Jokic. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the line.
Team is in the penalty.
And how about the trick move by the big man? I mean, nice pump fake from Jokic.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
The Nuggets want a timeout. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. 13 foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
And here's Milwaukee now. And that's an intentional foul.
Jamal Murray.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
Damian Lillard.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Denver. They're trailing by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Here's Murray. Pass to Porter. Out to the right wing. The shot by Brown, no good. Now Antetokounmpo. Defended by Gordon. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his third personal foul. 15 foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws. He buries it from 3. For 3, here's Lillard. Off target, so it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
My grind is set, my heart on ice cold. I'm only here to even a score. Whoa. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. We down right now, but did it before. Whoa. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say my name is blown up. We up, 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 we up. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say my name is blown up. We up, 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 we up. This the flow on Hooter, I bet you know that. Listen, once you step in here, no, you can't go back. Try me, no.
I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Now here's Reeves. Doncic outside. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Castle. It's Barnes on the wing. To the paint. Pass to Fox. Beyond the arc. San Antonio again can't hit. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Doncic outside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Going all the way to the rack. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Doncic has got 5 points.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Back to Barnes. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Doncic. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside Wembanyama to end the run. Hachimura with a rebound. Right side Reeves. Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Timeout. Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Reeves. James with a steal. Now here's Reeves. Back to Hayes. And he gets it to go. Hayes has gotten his second bucket of the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Now here's Finney Smith. Outside Reeves. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
So it's Los Angeles now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. From downtown, Finney Smith's shot is off.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-4 run. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most all-star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Hayes with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Champagny. Outside Paul. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Substitution on the court.
Los Angeles leading by 7. To the inside. And book it for Vanderbilt.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Champagnie. Here's Paul. Here's Wembanyama. Guarded by Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Now here's Reeves. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
51 seconds left now in the first quarter. Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim. That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
And that one's good. Connect.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Can't get it to drop. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here we go. There's the steal. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Out of bounds.
For every season, showing me and feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that on call back so she won't think I need it. Made it out of jungle, my ball ain't got no jumper. Rest in peace, my uncle. Never met, but I still love you. Remember that from way back, playing I pay on the that in the hood with that made my pillow. This ain't that what you looking at, and we didn't update the roster. You can tell it's a rich posture. Y'all gon' wanna spitting it proper. In school I was searching my locker. Who did your jury? It look like brass. One of your bro should've stopped you. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it too easy. Different for every season, showing me and feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that on call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gon' be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic.
Put up to those photo, man. Too easy. Y'all go snatch a line. I got a different for different places, different seasons. Playing the position, cutting off too easy. I started off R&B stars right at the band. So I have on the west. I have in my blood and I can change the climate. I threw the money on it to the price up like I designed it. Can't Tryna let's get that little IG in the car. Pop out that night and double up. Film out these in the car.
It's your one and young Weezy, man, it too easy. Different for every season, showing me that. To feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic.
This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. On the wing, Vassell. Out to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by the Lakers. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. And anything short of that is a failure.
On the wing, Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Carries it down low.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Back to Vassell. Here's Fox. Clock at 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. To the inside. Another shot. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Shot is good by Reeves.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Fox left side. Yep, that one goes.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Vassell. Wembanyama down low. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Outside Wembanyama. Now here's Barnes. Hachimura covering. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Back to Reeves. And here's James. No good from outside.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Now here's Wembanyama. From behind the arc. And Reeves pulls it down.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection. Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And Los Angeles making a change here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's Barnes on the wing. Puts up a three. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Back to Hayes. Pass to James. No good on the three. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Inside. Here's Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Money from 17 feet out. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's Doncic. Still without a bucket. And they pick up 2.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Right side, Paul. Shot clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. The 3 from Wembanyama. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
What a luxury having Wembanyama on your team. I mean, he can create anything out of nothing.
It's good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Champagnie. Outside Paul. Here's Champagnie. Here's Sohan. He's marked by Finney-Smith. The shot by Sohan, no good. The Lakers trail. Here's James. Hauled in by Paul.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Sohan up top. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Paul. And here's Sohan. The 3 ball. And it's Connect with a rebound. Here's Doncic. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 6.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Sohan with the ball. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Here's Champagnie. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Los Angeles up 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see growth? into a star, Stan.
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Fox. Outside Johnson. Outside Paul. The 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's Connect. No points yet. Here's Vanderbilt. They double with Sohan. To the middle. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Connect. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing. They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Here's Mamukelashvili. Back to Sohan. Here's a 3 from Paul. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And Paul loves these corner shots. Terrific at finding space to get his shot off.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Reeves outside. No good on the shot.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Oh, got that one up quick. Paul's got 5 now.
Quick off the draw. Chris Paul certainly doesn't lack confidence shooting the ball.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Mamukelashvili, no good. And so it's the Lakers with it. Outside Finney-Smith. And here's Reeves outside. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Here's a 3 from Paul. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura outside. Fires the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Mamukelashvili. Will it go? The shot by Johnson, no good. It's a 5-point game. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Now here's Reeves. The baseline J is off the mark. Sohan with the ball. Hachimura covering. San Antonio again missing.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success. year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Johnson with a bucket.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to James. From outside, off the mark. Paul looking it over. Here's Branham. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Now here's Doncic. He has 6. James can't get it to go. And so Paul will bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 3. It's James on the wing. Paul with a steal. Pass to Mamukelashvili. To the wing on the left. Over to the left wing. Sochan outside. Here's Branham. Yet to see a basket. Here's Mamukelashvili. He's defended by Hayes. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Back to Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. And here's Doncic. Out to James. James outside. 6 to shoot. James can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 3. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real. And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Here's James. To win the cold spell. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Paul for 3. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And the Lakers have possession. 2-point game. Doncic outside. On the wing, Hachimura. 3-pointer, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Barnes, it's good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And he gets the bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Knocked away. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. San Antonio shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Castle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle could put on a defense.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that in Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And stolen by Reeves. LeBron going downhill. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got his first 2 points.
And the muscle LeBron has helps him on these physical finishes, just bouncing off the defense.
Pass to Doncic. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Los Angeles making a change here.
Shake Milton.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Stolen by Vassell. Fox with the ball. Picked up by James. And Fox powers it home.
And getting that break going, Vassell using his length and quick hands to his favor.
James outside. Doncic left side. Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 11.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Here's Castle. Back to Barnes. Pass to Fox. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now Doncic. Back to Milton. Now here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And that's an intentional foul. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 11. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, the Lakers no good. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 1.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Milton. Off target from outside. Here's Castle. Sohan with the ball. Hachimura covering. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Hayes. From deep, here's Doncic. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Brad, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Back to Sohan. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Spurs lead by 5. He takes it in. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, and when Castle gets going to the hoop, good luck getting in front of him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Doncic up strong. And Doncic with the jam.
And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Pass to Castle. Right side Paul. The shot misses. Good D by Doncic. The Lakers trail. "54 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Outside Reeves. Pass to James. For the lead. And it's Austin Reeves with the three. Reeves has got 8.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. Here's Reeves. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Goodwin. Back to Reeves. Here's Hachimura. Offline with a 3. But if it goes, the shot off that time. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. San Antonio on top, leading by just 2. After a quick break.
45.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. San Antonio leading. Pass to Champagnie. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
On offense, here are the Lakers. Here's Connect. Johnson with the defensive effort. Spurs lead by 4. Here's Sohan. From down in the low post, it goes.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. First team. Carrying on the floor.
Hachimura outside. Pass to connect. Here's the three. Kept alive. Doncic. Johnson with the defensive effort. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Back to Doncic. From deep. Luka! Lethal!
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds a shot.
Sohan up top. Fox outside. Pass to Paul. 5 to shoot. Down low. Back to Fox. Here's Doncic. Vanderbilt with it. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Wembanyama. To the inside. Back to Barnes. And here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Back to James. And Doncic launches from deep. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Wembanyama. Here's the cell. Back to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Vassell. Castle for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
And here's Reeves. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Wembanyama. LeBron with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. Left side Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Out to Hachimura. Doncic right side. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 6. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his court.
It's James on the wing. Pass to Hachimura. Let's go with a 3. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And San Antonio making a change here. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Pass to Castle. And it's off from 3-point range. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic outside. Back to Hayes. Now here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. There's the steal. Here's Castle. Sohan outside. Now here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Outside Wembanyama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
But this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. Oh, the young man showing